Let me say this before we get into the shenanigans. Everything is alleged. Don't come over here playing because I'm on that. I ain't your therapist, your pastor, or your PR team. If the tea ain't your flavor, baby, the unfollow button is free.
Baby, let's get one thing straight. This is No Chill All Spill, not the Hallmark Channel, and definitely not a safe space for your feelings. We gossip, we clown, we drag, and we do it loud. Everything I say is alleged, opinion, and commentary under fair use, so don't run in my comments acting brand new like I wrote the script to your fave's mess. Now, if you're pressed, stressed, or typing novels in my comments, congratulations, you just fed the algorithm. Don't like it? Don't watch. I don't do cleanup, I don't do backpedaling, and I sure as hell don't do fake nice. This is No Chill All Spill. Sip the tea or step away from the cup. Now, baby, let's talk about this Rock and her sister Tasiki mess, because when I say family drama just turned into a potential lawsuit, I mean it's giving Zeus Network meets Judge Mathis. So grab your popcorn because Tasiki says she's suing Rock after being accused of some dark, disturbing things online. And now both of them got the internet wondering who's lying, who's projecting, and who needs to log off and call a therapist. So let's start with the statement Tasiki dropped on Instagram. Sis said, and I quote, I am heartbroken and deeply disturbed by the false, malicious accusations recently online by a family member about me and my child. These claims are completely untrue and have caused tremendous emotional distress. We are taking the necessary legal protective steps to address this matter appropriately. Now, Tasiki posted that, stood on business for about 5 minutes, then deleted it. Because, baby, when I went to check again, poof, gone. Vanished like Rock's attendance record at parent teacher conferences. She basically said, I'm suing, then logged off like she forgot the retainer fee. But still, the fact she even brought up legal steps shows this ain't just Zeus drama. This hit the family nerve. Of course, Rock, or as we call her here, Croan the Chaos Queen, didn't waste no time clapping back. She said, hang up the act. And baby, she meant it. That's Rock for I said what I said and I'll say it again. Now, keep in mind, these two already went at it on the set of Baddies USA. There's a clip where Tasiki is yelling that Rock's son is hers now, calling herself the Alpha and Omega. Like, girl, we get it. You think you're the main character, but this ain't the book of Genesis, Baltimore edition. That fight was already giving pure dysfunction. And you could tell this wasn't just TV beef, this was real life family trauma dressed up as Zeus content. Now let's get to where the line got crossed, because this is the part where things went way too far. Rock got online and accused her sister of something horrific, saying Tasiki's 1-year-old son was SA'd and basically blaming her sister for it. She also accused her of touching her in her younger years and said she sold cat when she was stripping. Yeah, it went there. Now listen, I don't care how mad you are at your family. You do not get online and expose trauma that isn't yours to tell. Point blank, period. That was disgusting. That was reckless. And it was unforgivable. That's her nephew's story, not content for live. That was Tasiki's pain, not a talking point. Rock wanted to win the argument so bad she went for the jugular, but ended up cutting her own credibility. Now, y'all know me. I call it how I see it. And what I see here is two broken sisters fighting in public instead of healing in private. They both been through trauma. And Zeus is just sitting there cashing the checks while they tear each other down for ratings. One sister talks too much, the other deletes too fast, and both of them clearly don't have no peace. And don't get me wrong, Tasiki has her own history of bluffing, okay? She said before she was going to sue Rock the first time, and that paperwork never saw daylight. So if she's really doing it this time, I'll believe it when I see it stamped by the courthouse clerk. And can we talk about Zeus for a second? Because this network is turning trauma into a reality show at this point. Every season, it's the same cycle. Somebody cries, somebody fights, somebody exposes a deep, dark secret on live. These women need therapists, not confessional cameras. This Baddies franchise stopped being entertainment a long time ago. It's trauma porn. They are exploiting these girls' pain, and the internet is eating it up like it's a sport. The internet, of course, is divided. Some people are saying, free Rock, she just speaking her truth. And others are saying, lock her phone up before she says something else that ruins her family for good. And let's be real, Rock has lied before, and so has Tasiki. Ain't neither one of them the poster child for truth telling. But the second you bring a child into it, all bets are off. That little boy didn't ask for this. He didn't ask to be trending on blogs because his aunt can't control her mouth. That's why if Tasiki go through with the lawsuit, she might actually win. Defamation, emotional distress. It's all right there in the receipts. Sometimes you got to put your ego aside and pick up the phone, not the camera. They could have had that conversation off camera, off social media, off live, but no. They had to make it public. They had to make it content. And when you make your pain public, baby, you don't get peace. You get clicks, comments, and chaos. Petty prayer time. All right, Spill Mob, let's end this with a little petty prayer. Lord, please bless the Rock family with some silence, some therapy, and a social media detox. Guide their fingers away from the go live button and toward a group session. Heal that family before Zeus renews them for season 2. Amen. Because, baby, this wasn't just drama. This was generational dysfunction broadcast in high definition. Anyway, drop your thoughts below. Do you think Tasiki will actually sue? Or is this another case of talking big and doing nothing? Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And remember, Spill Mob, stay messy, but stay prayed up.